Hello, this is Mr. Buckton for Maths. I just want to show you a little bit about my interactive solving equations worksheet. The reason I made this worksheet was that I got really fed up with some students talking to me about switching sides and reversing, and also taking it over to the other side. So the one thing that we're keen on in our department at school is that we teach solving equations by balancing both sides and by writing our operation in a little bubble. So I've developed this spreadsheet for you to do this. Now it works with x only on the left hand side of the equation or x on both sides of the equation simply by clicking the bubble. It tells them the operation they need to do to both sides. It's written there to remind them, so we can just follow through. Then we get 5x is 15, divide by 5, x is 15 divided by 5. And so you can also have an integer solution or a fractional solution. Get a new equation there, it will give the answer that x is 8 3/5. You can change the left hand side x coefficient by scrolling down 5, 4, 3, or you can select a value from the drop down box at the left hand side there. It can work with a positive solution or a negative solution by selecting from the two there. You can have a negative number on the right hand side if you want. Click on new equation. So you can have a letter change, so it's not always x. You can choose from a different value. Scroll through a few different values. A's, it'll have n's, x's, y's, different letters. You can also have x on both sides of the equation. So with that, if we go back to have an integer solution, again you can change your right hand side coefficient from a drop down box, the left hand side coefficient from a drop down box. Same thing with the operations. You go down each side. X is 6 divided by 3x is 2, so you can change that to a fractional solution. Change that down to 7x and 2x. And follow down to solve the equation. So it's quite straightforward used in this manner. And there we go. Now, one or two things that I've actually developed from this, and I've developed them by just going in with Active Studio Flip Chart, taking photographs. So if I just show you one or two of those now, we've got a straight solving equations here with unknown value on one side of the equation. I've got different sheets in here where just straightforward questions for you to write on over the top. Some teachers have said that they want to be written over. So complexity increasing throughout the flip chart there, different questions, and then at the end there's a set of questions with some solution cards. You can move these solution cards around to match up with the questions if you need to give your students a bit of support. The second flip chart is exactly the same as this, except this is one with x's on both sides of the equation. So, and again goes through increasing complexity through there. You can write over, and at the bottom then again some questions and answers on this in the blue cards. You can move up and down. Now the last flip chart is one that the very clever Mr. Barton suggested to me, and it just goes to show that Mr. Barton is actually the upgrade model. So now this one actually gives you an answer, but it asks you what the missing operations are in what's the original equation. So again, we talk about these 4 key words up at the top. So as you go through here, again, this is increasing complexity. This is just with x on one side, and then this is, then we've got x on two sides of an equation. No, it's just one side of the equation. So this one, it's got x on both sides of the equation. From the answer, they've got to build up what the missing operations are, working opposite way through. It's just a little bit more complex for there. As I say, the clever Mr. Barton came up with that one. So I hope that you use this resource. I hope that you like it. Take some time to look at my other interactive resources that are on TES under my username Mr. Buckton for Maths, and I'll do a few more videos for you soon of different ways to use the different resources. Okay, thank you very much.